Hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and Minecraft just launched a brand new, beautiful graphical setting, which is very confusing to enable, but actually is beautiful in practice, and today I wanted to show you exactly how to activate it, what it looks like, and then we're going to be doing a little bit of a casual run through of Minecraft while doing so. So this is full playthrough from start to end. Will be a lot of fun, by the way, and we are going to be playing some Minecraft. Indeed, we're going to be playing some Minecraft with the settings enabled, which you need to do so by downloading a special pack first of all. So we've got this one from Poggy's Luminous Streams Graphics. Enable some of these settings. If you then also have the preview and beta, as we do right now, then inside that preview and beta, in addition to already doing that, you need to go through and you need to enable upcoming creator features. Specifically, there's one for Render Dragon features for creators. Once you've done all of that, and if you want to, you could go through everything else as well if you really feel like it. Once you've done all, let's turn on 1.21, why not? Once you've done all of that, what you then need to do is load up the world, and you're not in the clear yet because you need to go to your graphics. Oh, there we go. Tips.game10. Then what you need to do is you need to go to your graphical setting, and within there is another toggle you have to enable to let Minecraft know that you are absolutely sure that you want to do this. Again, this is very much set up for add-on creators right now. If it's basically allowing for the creation of shaders inside of Minecraft, but if you do so, it'll look like this. Oh, I accidentally made it black. Okay, there we go. If you do so, things will look like this. Isn't this crazy? So yeah, just to show you, in case you do decide to download this and check it out yourself, using the one I've decided or anything else, you go to video, and in video, you'll find down here at the bottom, there's simple, fancy, there's ray tracing, but there's a fourth option now, which is deferred technical preview. I'm going to be playing with 16 chunks today, and we'll hope that's good enough. And again, we can turn up all the different settings here if we want to. Point light quality, let's go high. Shadow light quality, ultra high. We'll set everything just to high, I think, to keep things simple. But yeah, we can do precisely that. And then we get a world which looks like this. Oh, isn't this something? The answer is yes, it is. And so I think it'd be fun to look around what Minecraft looks like with all of these beautiful graphics on. And again, rather than just looking around, I feel like there's a lot of great ways you can test a game, but the truest way is to play it, right? I mean, and indeed, let's actually play some Minecraft on this random seed. And I love what I've got at spawn, because not only is it a chicken, love to beat a chicken to death here and there, but also it is, oh wow, those experience orbs look weird, huh? But yeah, also there is the ability to find that over there. I think deferred lighting coming to Minecraft without having to download mods or having to really alter the game in serious ways is pretty great. Being able to do so with just a resource pack is astounding. And again, look at this. You can see down there, that is my shadow all the way in the distance. And if we follow long enough, also, you can see the sheep shadow. If you follow for long enough, you'll see as the sun rises through the sky, it will actually change a little bit more. Fun fact, deferred rendering is designed to work on all platforms, but unfortunately, console platforms can't download it, so they need to join a world. Yeah, this is available even for Xbox players and Switch players, but you can't download the packs there. Also, yeah, there's some really weird edges to this, like things... It feels almost like there's a delay in the light hitting my eyes. Like I can see it there for a split second after it's gone. But yeah, this is my favorite way to start a Minecraft game. Some people are big believers in like, no, you have to chop down a tree. Also, wait, do you see that over there? Is that floating lava, or what is that? I just now realized there's something very odd happening there. I need to get like a spyglass just so I can look at it, because what is it? It must be lava, right? It's got to be some unactivated lava. This biome could have been beautiful by being shattered savanna, but instead it's beautiful from this. Also, ibxtoycat, you have an Xmas jumper from each stream. Also, not the Tesco Christmas sweater, says I missed your name there. Man, I do in fact have a unique Christmas jumper for every stream this Streammas, and I hope that you're... Oh, that was pretty. I hope you're looking forward to seeing them all. More seriously, yeah, I saw a Tesco jumper and I couldn't resist by having it. Oh, that's ore. Or is that glow lichen, maybe? Is that iron ore? I think it has to be iron ore, right? So there's only one way to be sure about whether that is iron ore, and that is to mine it, of course. So we need to make a stone pickaxe first. I really like these block outlines. It feels a bit weird. Again, some of this is down to the... One of the weird things about Minecraft's new graphical features is they always make them only available via add-ons, and so you can never quite be sure what's add-on and what's the base game. But in this case, you can tell anything beyond that is being done by that. Oh, that was iron. Also, good morning from Australia, says Lucy. Thank you very much for the tip. Indeed, it's not even really morning in Australia. It's getting close to afternoon, I think you'll find. Although, you know, when does the morning really start? For some people, it's like 5 a.m. For some people, you know, it's 11 a.m. Personally, I feel like the best starts to the day are always the ones that happen at 8 or 9 a.m. But also, you have some, I feel like the amount of hours you feel like you've pulled out of nowhere when you wake up early is incredible. So, you know, also, yeah, we got 1 iron, 10 coal, and a beautiful world that is slowly going to light up in what many people will describe as like ray tracing like, but Minecraft is kind of moving away from that NVIDIA exclusive branding and indeed trying to do something that works everywhere. And I think this is much more efficient. Doesn't need to use particular graphics cards, although I do happen to have one. Also, yeah, we're gonna, by the way, if you're watching this video and you like it, hit that bell. Look at me, I'm a very good YouTuber because I tell you to subscribe. No one ever does that. It's a very unique thing that I'm doing right here today. And the reason that I am doing it is because I have some very unique information for you, which is that obviously, did you know 77% of people who are watching this aren't subscribed? I made that figure up, and ultimately, why would it matter the number of people that aren't subscribed? But still, I am going to ask you to do it because it is in my financial interests and hopefully in your viewing interests for you to do so. There we go. Good pitch. Nailed it. Speaking of good pitches that I've nailed, I really love the villagers because you get so look at the cow. He's literally blurry at this distance. Oh, you can turn the deferred lighting off like you can with ray tracing. Oh. That's interesting, huh? But it's the semicolon key if you're playing on a PC. No idea how you do it on any other device. But yeah, I really love spawning in a village because just getting hay bales means you never have to worry about last minute panic running out of food. It's a nice thing to have if nothing else. So also wow, so many future house fire victims. So you're right. What am I saying? I should have said subscribe to the channel because it's in my interests for my you know, my thing that I do here, promoting my, you know, messages of trying to get Mojang to make the game a little bit of a better place, but also it has the much more important interest, much more important direct effect for you, which is to say that you can join the 99% of people, or rather, you can leave the greater than 99% of people who are liable to house fires by not being subscribed to ibxtoycat. Yeah, I feel like deferred lighting does have a very different vibe to ray tracing, right? It's hard to work out exactly what that means, but yeah, this feels more like what old school shaders were going for. And so I imagine that within 6 months to a year, you'll be seeing some like shaders level graphics on the marketplace. Something which I think would be a lot of fun. I want to see what campfires look like in this. You know, I want to see that too, actually. So once we find the Iron Golem, I'm kind of just meandering around the village looking for him. I guess he's got to be up there. There's always an Iron Golem in these places. That's famously one of the things they're good for. And once I find him, we'll make a campfire. Oh, do you see that villager bounce up there? Okay, so the Iron Golem is missing in action. I could go find another village, or I could just mine my iron like an honest citizen. Fine, we'll do that one. Also, oh, there we go. I found the... Okay, so I don't know how any of this happened, but it is beautiful to watch. Goodbye. But yeah, let's let the zombie do his thing first. Then we'll dig down. Then we'll attack the golem using the wooden pickaxe. Because, you know, I always use... Oh, no, let me in. I always have too much wooden pickaxe durability left anyway. So let's go for it. Honestly, when you're in a hole, Minecraft with deferred lighting and without deferred lighting, they're not that dissimilar, right? I mean, just to show you them side by side there. But, that would look too weird as you broke it. I agree, Big Salmon, by the way. One of the weird things about this that I'm not sure if it is intentional by the people who made this particular one. You saw their names earlier. I wonder if it is an intentional decision to try and like just add a little bit of extra beauty to things. Because a lot of people, you know, if you just have extra lighting, it doesn't necessarily look too great. If you combine it with just a couple of other effects on top of that, you can add some real nice touches. Like right now, I've got this weird set of light around me that feels unnatural to me, but maybe not to everyone who's watching this. So yeah, we're gonna look around for any extra iron because I have 3 and this is 1. That's enough to make a flint and steel in a bucket, maybe, but I think I'd like to do better. Also, look how beautiful the water is. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, beautiful. It makes the grass underneath it look crazy. So, what happens when you place a torch in the shadow of a mountain? I want to know the answer to that question too. So, you know what? I'll answer this one for you. I'm gonna need at least a couple of torches, right? So, oh, that oddly, so That's very interesting, actually. I'm looking forward to nighttime so I can see how that affects everything else. Also, a horse. Day 1. Very nice find. I'm going to tame the horse in case I want him later. Because a tamed horse is going to stay around for me. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And later, I think that might come in handy. Oh, I forgot to turn on coordinates, by the way. It looks like we're playing Medium Salmon Edition or something over here. But I promised you I'm not. I want to see a giant cave with glow ores. Yeah, me too, actually. Let's go specifically find a lava pit or some iron. Or a cave or some lava. They both lead me to the same outcome. One of the biggest downsides about intensive graphics is they lower your render distance massively. Again, in my opinion, one of the biggest upsides of Bedrock is that you don't have to deal with this, but you do have to when you're dealing with this. So let's make ourselves a couple of stacks of bread. 42 sounds good to me. And then let's make ourselves a bucket, just in case it comes up that that's important. And then I think we could also probably do like an axe or something, but, you know, future me's got that covered, I'm sure. You always forget about small salmon, says Enderbrian04422. Yeah, you know, I love that we play Big Salmon Edition, but yeah, there is small salmon here too. He's important as well. The only thing we can all agree on is that medium salmon is the least important salmon, and that's why no one can be caught playing Java Edition. I mean, you know, is there deferred rendering on Java Edition? Oh, there is with mods enabled. But is there deferred rendering in the game that you only have to download weird add-ons for and eventually, you know, pay me? No, there's not. I think you'll find. Okay, so that is a very glowy ore, by the way. It is ridiculous how much it glows. In fact, I don't even think that's iron. That's got to be copper, right? It's glowing so much that it... Yeah, that's 100% copper. It's glowing so much that it does... Oh, that was weird too. It's glowing so much that I don't even know if it's meant to look natural or if it's meant to just make caves have a bit of extra beauty. Hey, Toycat, have a lovely day. I'm really happy because I got myself a real light color-changing potion bottle. It's beautiful. Any plans for Xmas? So one of the things that, like, I considered but didn't really, like, truly consider is that, like, oh yeah, one of the weird things about losing a family member is, like, oh yeah, that changes, like, my Christmas plans. You know, usually I'd go up to her house and, you know, we'd work things out from there. But I don't think, you know, my current thinking is... Also, look at that creeper's face. What the heck? I don't think that can happen if they're not alive in the house anymore. So, yeah, it's a little bit of an adjustment, but I think I'm excited for my Christmas plans. Christmas is one of those times of year that to me is like, you know, like I feel like some people are like crazy about family all the time. To me, it's one of those things where it's more like, oh yeah, like, well, you know, like big events are meant to be what family's for. And so yeah, I feel like now is a time that family is important to me. Because again, I know something about loss brings people together in a very wholesome way. Speaking of very wholesome ways, it is very dark outside, but I actually think the moonlight is better in this than it is by default, right? Like, unlike with RTX where you have to light things or you can't see, I feel like this is fine. I feel like this is exactly... Oh. The way all the mobs are lighting up with their eyes is something I'm not sure I'm a fan of. But, yeah, we're going to... oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for before. We probably could have brought a... Oh, God. Am I going to be able to get down there? I need to bring water. If I'm going down that deep, I'm bringing water. Also, look at that spider's eyes. Look at the ocean. It's all absolutely beautiful in a way that I'm not sure I love right now. But I'll learn to love it eventually. Speaking of learning to love things eventually. Oh, no, I got witched. Who gets witched? Also, wow, there's a pillager outpost. Okay, so, you know, I'm gonna practice what I preach here, chat. And I'm gonna show you the simplest way to get into a pillager outpost that you'll know if you watched a recent video of mine. So, by the way,
Saw you were excited to start your advent calendars today. How many are you doing at the same time? 6? Thoughtful face. I'm feeling somewhat better today. Smiley face. Hope you are feeling desert well.
I'm glad that you are feeling desert well there, Pat. Second of all, I'm you know, it sounded like, you know, things was bad or scary in some way. Glad that that's not the case anymore. But second of all, also I need some cobblestone. Do you think I should just mine my cobblestone from... Also, look, the pillager outpost is on an island, it looks like. Or it is an island, basically. So we're going to go back down. We're going to find some extra dirt by digging down. And then mine some stone, make an axe, and then do our thing. Is this the ideal solution? No. I have, so again, one of the things that Patch referenced there is, like, again, like Christmas to me is like a time of year that I'm really trying to lean into as an aversion to loss right now. And one of the things is like advent calendars. I used to love as a child, and I really haven't done one for like I did one like maybe a couple of years ago, but I haven't really done one for most of the last 10 years. And so I figured, let's way overcompensate and let's get 5 advent calendars. I think I'm actually on. I got a Percy Pig. I've got a Hotel Truck. I got a Candy Kittens, and I've got one other in. I've got 3 advent calendars personally. I also was kind enough to get someone in my life 1 too, but then also I get to benefit from that one. You know, most of being an adult is getting. Also, by the way, speaking of being an adult, would you choose to have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or would you rather have games unlimited? Would you rather have games, unlimited games, but no games? To answer your question, bacon is great, but I really don't think it's even that great. It's one of those like hard. So it's one of those like especially hard things to swallow. Don't get me wrong. I mean, not literally, but like bacon really is like it's not as amazingly all-encompassingly good as the internet will have you believe. I think it's solid. I think it can go over a lot of dishes, but also I'm not falling over myself backwards to make sure I have bacon all day every day. Especially not over video games. You know, give me Minecraft or give me bacon. I know which one I'm choosing every day of the week. So yeah, we place a block here, and then we place a block there, and we're still not quite at a layer where I'm comfortable with not getting. Oh, look at his eyes. Okay, so he can shoot towards me now. Is he going to? Is the question. I think if I got to the roof, I'd feel a lot more confident because having just, you can see that he looks at me. Yeah, this is a scary situation to be in, for sure. But I'm thinking I'm gonna go in. Okay, one's gone down. I've got 2 with a hat on. I'm gonna eat my bread. Should I just run in? No, if I run in from this angle, he'll knock me off. So I have to specifically go. Okay. Don't knock me off. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Then once we're up here, we break a block. We break another block. And then another block. And then another one. And then we're gonna cover this entrance up down there. So that is the first thing I have to do. Okay, so I think one just came up. Not sure. So cover it up. Get to go. No. Oh, okay. Oh, we are dead. We are dead. It is over for me. It is over for me. So yeah, another one snuck up there while I wasn't looking, meaning that I was entirely outclassed. And that was fine. I was ready for that. But yeah, there are lots of pillagers in the water, which might actually work out in my favor. If the guys with the banners fell in the water, then now I can take their chest without ever dealing with the rest of them. Something I would love to be true. Is it though? Yeah, in fact, actually, that seems like it was an accidental workout for me. Because although there were too many pillagers up there, now they've walked off to try and get me, and now they can't get back up. Which means there is no more problem here. And so, yeah, free logs, free crossbow, free iron, man, like 5 iron to be precise, but a free crossbow, and some carrots, just in case it comes to it. It won't come to it, I really hope. But yeah, I like advent calendars more than I like bacon, is the conclusion from those 2 tips together. Thank you very much, by the way. But by the way, this is Streamless day 1. We're rather than committing to every day and then there being like some days where it just physically can't happen because I'm gone or something, we're going to be doing a stream every other day for December as our special Streamless thing. And yeah, this is day 1, which is exciting to me. So I've got a Tesco jumper on right now. The most important type. No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay. So now we're going to go into the big hole. I think we should go to sleep first, though. I think the cave is already going to be dark enough without the big hole. Also, oh, I've got the pillar. I've got the, it sounds like I'm starting a raid. So what I'm going to do, oh, also we got a lava. Okay, so we can go to the nether and we've got a cave. The cave is just for fun more than anything else. But, yeah, I can't believe the lava is actually not very lit up. I mean, it is clearly looking back now, but it didn't look lit up at the time. And we all know that's what matters. Also, it's just so dark. I said it was light, but now that I've experienced true light, it is definitely not that. So we're going to place a block over here, and then over here, and then up there. And, okay, I messed that up, I'll be honest with you. But let's go to sleep in this man's house. Does that villager look weird to you, chat? Is something just a tiny bit wrong, or am I imagining that? Anyway, so, yeah, I think Villagers aren't meant to be wearing shorts, are they? What a weird little change. Anyway, yeah, what typical British store has the best Christmas jumper? It's got to be Greg's, right? I mean, if you go anywhere with a Greg's Christmas jumper, you know, things are gonna go well for you. It's gonna open up doors in life that otherwise would not open up.
Hey Toy Cat, I am an Australian living in Europe for the first time. It snowed today and I don't think I have ever been more excited. It's so beautiful.
You don't have
Enjoy
snow
the
in
Christmas
Australia?
time smile.
I guess that actually does track, doesn't it? First of all, congratulations on living in Europe. It's a thing a lot of people dream of. I feel like all around the world, Europe is like known for its like beauty because of its like I don't want to say it's history because everywhere has history, but it's like it's fairly advanced history, or maybe you could even be like, you know, fairly bizarre religious history. But like, you know, Europeans were committed to one big thing, and that one big thing, you know, might have had its various issues. Indeed, very easy to point them all out. But okay, we're now gonna quickly just place a dirt block here.
I would get rid of bacon just to stop hearing from people who make bacon their personality.
Arden Erdvig, I'd like to say, fully, it is, okay, so, a part of me, like, jumps aboard, like, yeah, you know, why are people being like this? But then I realized that actually, you know what, don't we all make dumb things our personality? Like, on a certain level, I used to be, like, a very big, yeah, why do we make anything a personality? Like, you're gonna make listening to a certain... Also, I can't pick up the lava. You're gonna make listening to a certain type of music your personality, as if that's one of the most important things about you. That tells me there aren't many important things about you. You know, I used to be, like, a big person of that, like, kind of belief. But then I realized basically everything we define ourselves by is kind of arbitrary, like, altogether anyway. And so, also, is that going to go everywhere? Yes, it is. Okay, so we now need to break this and make sure that it goes down there. And now there are no more issues. Okay, this is going perfectly. My MLG bucket is going so fast that you didn't even know I started making a portal, let alone I'm about to finish. Okay, so one more piece of lava goes here. And look at that, we got a portal ready to go. We just need a flint and steel, or we can just use some lava and wood. But, you know, I'm going to go the old-fashioned way, and I'm going to go find some gravel. Never mind, found some gravel. Wow, I'm so good at being old-fashioned. But yeah, like, my entire personality is being a multifaceted person. Yeah, it's, I think it's that thing about, you know, like, being a complicated person is probably a lot more than most people want to deal with. And honestly, maybe it doesn't even make sense in a lot of cases, because, like, you need, like, we are all making first impressions on each other. And so acknowledging that and just saying, okay, if you're going to make a first impression about me, know me as the person who likes bacon, is actually kind of logical, you know, on some level. Also, I'm going to make a shovel now. I don't know why this is turned off. We're going to make an iron shovel? Sure, why not? It feels like it fits the gear. And we're going to break a bunch of this till we get some flint. I am a little scared by all the lava I'm seeing right now, but that's okay. You know what? Lava's actually fine if you just ignore. Lava is more scared of you than you are of it. And so if you keep that in mind, you'll be just great. Isn't defining your personality at all just nonsense? No, yeah, we have, I would say most psychologists, oh, so we just got our flint, a second flint apparently. Most psychologists would say that there is like 5 separate personality traits that you can basically explain almost anything from anyone. Oh. You can basically explain almost anything from anyone into these 5 traits. Like, we all have some level of openness. Do you want to share with strangers and, you know, people that you care about? Or do you want to stay inside? You know, there is there's agreeableness. Like, do you believe that it's more important to, like, get along with people, or more important to, I don't know, have some other value in there? That's a very important one. You know, I think you can break people down. The other one, the one that's like controversial is like neuroticness or like sensitivity or however you want to describe it. But like, you know, like, are you very easily hurt by certain things? If so, that is something important. Also, is this a geode or is that just shadows from a tree? Whoa, it's shadows from a tree. They look cool, huh? Also, yeah, this is a very big cave, and it's very well lit by the copper ores inside of it. But I don't think we're going to find too much more in there. So let's light. Oh, look at it. It just looks so beautiful. I don't think I need much coal. But given that placing torches is nice, and I might need to do it in the nether, I'm going to grab a fair bit of it as a backup plan. Oh! What the heck just happened there? Oh, chat. What am I looking at? Why is the cave so lit up? Is there another entrance I don't know about? Or is this a bug? I think it might be a bug. I don't... Unless... Okay, no, it's coming from over there. Except then, why wasn't it lit there? Oh, it must be the sun came round in the day to a point where it shone into the cave. Happy Streammas, Myra. Good to see you again, by the way, if you are here. But happy Streammas. I wish you a Merry Streammas. I wish that this would stop now. I wish that this would stop now, and I am really scared. Okay, so my plan is I'm going to light the mobs on fire if they try to come back here. They're not coming back here, which is convenient. Oh, fire. So fire has a definite bonus above everything else. But yeah, the ores are lit up so well that I genuinely can't tell what they are. This is probably copper, right? Is that copper? Is that iron? Okay, let's just light it up and find out. Even here, I'm still not 100% sure. Is that iron? That's iron. It's a very orange iron, right? Yeah, it's very orange iron. Toycat, openness is openness to new experiences, not openness to others. I would argue it's one and the same thing. I mean, again, I think basically the reason that the psychological traits work so well is because they are quite adaptable. In the sense that, like, yeah, being a... Oh, so this is just broken lighting, right? Yeah, I can... You can see the sun go through the sky and then vanish and then come back and then it's going to appear again, I assume. Very, very, very strange. No idea what's happening there. By the way, this is what the cave would look like normally. This is with the deferred lighting on, just for the comparison there. But yeah, I would say that basically every one of the traits is like a decent amount of wiggle room. Because when you're trying to define anything by, like, you know, like something so limited, you always have to be fairly broad in it. In the same way that, like, I don't think anyone would say I define my personality by the fact that I play Minecraft Bedrock and watch ibxtoycat videos, but only 90% of his videos. I don't believe in watching his realm reviews because I don't think that he's very nice to the people who have those realms. You just say, I like Minecraft. Maybe if you pushed, you're like, oh yeah, like within a realm of people who like Minecraft YouTube, you'd be like, oh yeah, well, I like ibxtoycat because unlike the other people, he doesn't talk to me like I'm a you know, an 8-year-old mentally handicapped golden retriever. But I think the truth is also this is such a pretty cave, but it shouldn't be lit up. Oh, speaking of not being lit up, I think that's me right now. Yeah, it's very confusing to see this much light in a dark cave. Probably a bug. In fact, confirm that's what it looks like there. This is what it looks like here. The lighting has come back. The lighting came back. There we go. But yeah, I think the ibxtoycat's all the cult personality you need. You know, it's true. You know, why is everyone not defining their personality by being ibxtoycat viewers first? Ultimately, like, you might find that is a handy way specifically to meet other people who are also into the same, you know, like, preferring to look at the world philosophically and with a facts bias, rather than letting their feelings cloud that. You know, that you might find that to be interesting. Speaking of being interesting, this is a real rough cave to be in. I think I'd have a better time in the nether. Is this iron? It is iron. Okay, so I'm going to get enough iron to make a set of armor. I don't think finding diamonds is realistically on the cards for me right now, based on this experience. I don't want it to feel like sunset when I'm in a cave. Is that me being unrealistic with my expectations right now? I think this is more iron. In fact, let's find out. This is in fact more iron. And let's go. I'm not a viewer, I'm chat, says Diluted Dante. Exactly. Find other people who represent the amorphic entity, amorphous entity known as chat. Oh, no, okay. Very lucky there was some blocks between me and there. So getting out of this is going to be a bit of a pain. But the plan is to follow the torch road until all goes away. So first things first, make this jump. Can't make this jump. Second things first, make this go there. By the way, Chris H. Hey Toycat, can't think of anything
to say. Toycat, can't think of anything witty to say so.
Isn't that an interesting thing about, oh lord, this is bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. I am not consenting to this. Okay, basic plan here is to light the baby zombie on fire. He's gonna walk into the fire, and that actually makes things worse, doesn't it? Yeah, that has not solved my issues. Oh, Christ. Don't like baby zombies at all. Is there anyone out there who's like, yeah, baby zombies, one of my favorite mobs. I wish we had more of them running around. Because with the eyes opening up at me too, extra terrifying. But yeah, let's see what the Nether's like. I am particularly excited for it. I think with my newfound iron armor, I'll do extra good as well. So yeah, this has been a decent overworld experience, but it can only get better in one way, and that one way is to go to the dimension where everything hurts, to put it simply. Also, I think I should get an iron pickaxe before I go to, if we're being fussy and technical. Also, send your non-witty tips here, says Cat. Thank you very much, Cat. Very kind, always helping out, letting people know where to find the things they need to. Yeah, I do think that I am glad to have you here, regardless of how witty you're feeling right now. I'll be honest, some people, you know, it's at the end of your day. I can understand why you wouldn't be feeling witty. You're like, yeah, I've got a lot going on, and this is my moment just to relax, max out, etc. That's totally great and fine too. And I appreciate your presence here. I hope that you're doing wonderfully. I think something that I want to do something a bit weird today, chat, because I spend a lot of time talking to people who are very kind and nice, and I think that is... It's obvious why every streamer spends most of their time doing this, because you want to reward and talk to the people who want to be there more than not. In the same way that you don't spend most of your time in real life talking to, like, I don't know, bullies or the strange man on the street who keeps yelling at you. You know, we don't spend most of our time talking to those people. But I'm going to make an exception to that today. Also, Jake C, would you say mine and craft actually the two most fundamental parts of Minecraft? I think exploration is up there. It's weird because I would say that exploration probably is just as important as mining. Crafting is a very integral part of the game. When we're talking about survival, at least though, but for many people, it's shocking how many people just play creative. Even a lot of YouTubers who play survival are only really doing it so that they can like satisfy the part of their viewer base that wants to see survival. The number of mods and add-ons that people have to download just to make survival playable, you know, they basically have to like make things in creatives, then switch it later to survival. It's it's shocking to me how, you know, many big YouTubers just don't like the survival game, and so to them it's not Minecraft or Explore, it's the sandbox game where people might watch me as I become artistic. It's an interesting thought to have, really. Like, yeah, what a game represents is different to everyone. But yeah, anyway, long story short, I want to do something different today, to go back a thought or two, which is most streamers interact with the most positive members of their audience. Like, you know, Nefoundlangelo says, I like to imagine IBX talks in his sleep narrating his dreams. I sometimes have dreams where I'm stuck in, like, I don't know, like, call it commentary mode, like where I'm stuck being like, you know, I have nightmares where I'm just re-recording the same line over and over again, not quite getting it right. Because that's the thing that happens some days. I'm just like, I know what I need to say, but I just can't say it. Anyway, so I mostly talk to people who are being nice, like the Dashes of the world, all the people you recognize, the Cat Beanies. We spend a lot of time talking to them because it's very obvious as a streamer. But let's do something different today. If you're watching this right now and there's some aspect of me that you really don't like, and either you put up with it, or you watch these streams because you like watching things that you don't enjoy. It's an interesting but possible outcome, right? If that describes you, then I would like to hear from you right now. You know, what is it that you don't like? Why don't you like me or some aspect of the stream? Let's have like, you know, 5-10 minutes to constructively engage with that, because I'm waiting to go to the Nether anyway. That's when things are gonna get crazy and hectic. I'm gonna try and find some feathers, and I'll see what's happening. You are an hypocrite, says Mechanical Numberino. Oh, sorry, a hypocrite. Also, I should not have lit that chicken on fire. In what way am I a hypocrite? I think just to clarify, like, humans inherently are hypocritical. It's one of the worst things to realize, because, like, you know, it's one of the worst things to be. But I do think that most people are hypocritical in some aspect of their nature. I can't do a 10-second skip with a stream. You can't do a 10-second skip. Also, the lava bucket won't let me pick it up for some reason right after placing it. So we're going to switch to using flint and steel to get my cooked meat, because I just think I might need some of that. Also, we should make the armor. We should make a sword and stuff too. You said I was nice. You shouldn't say anything. Definitely the fake British accent, says Lena. You know what? You caught me. I realized early into my Minecraft career that it's just the way people do well. Also, the worst thing about Toycat is I get distracted whenever I start watching a video. I can't stop halfway through. It's true. To be real for a second, I don't like new borderline clickbaity your videos are getting personally. Yeah, there's this really fine line on YouTube, and if I undershoot it, no one watches the video, and if I overshoot it, everyone's mad. And I feel like it used to be a much broader range of acceptable, but now it's like there is a fine line of clickbaity that is acceptiness. You go slightly over it, and you know, like the line is always moving too. So like the thumbnails I make now would be acceptable in 2028 or whatever, but you know, right now it's like they are. It's a struggle for me too. If it makes you feel any better, it's one of the things that I don't like about my own stuff sometimes. Is having to be like, this is the thumbnail that best represents it, but no one is interested in the best representation. People want to see the most outrageous representation. It's the ugly sweaters for me, says North. That's funny. That's enjoyable. I saw a comment you made about a video that someone complained about being clickbaity, and it was really insightful. Yeah, I tried to directly respond to people. It's something I saw some YouTubers doing in the days before me, where it's like, there's just something irrationally angry about you that's like, is this person trying to trick me? And again, my goal is not to trick anyone, right? My goal is just, how do I make you want to care about this video? And there's only so much you can do inside the video. Most people, it's one of the biggest challenges that I really am genuinely spending a lot of time on. Like, if I overshoot the mark here, I'm like, okay, we go down a bit. And then we undershoot the mark, and it's like, because again, like trying to describe this stream, I can do it in a lot of ways. I could just say, looking at Minecraft, hello. But yeah, my whole chat just crashed. I'm suspicious of people tricking me. I think it's just my personality. I feel the same. Yeah, I would say, like, it's ideal not to feel that way, but also it's entirely understandable why you do. We live in a world where there is lots of trickery out there. How could you not feel tricked sometimes? And lots of people literally are trying to trick you for their benefit, which adds even more mud to the water, right? Of like, well, you can say that it feels like just trickery, but actually there are people also engaging in full-on trickery. So who do you know? Please get a new skin for Minecraft. I'm sorry. That's this is one of my worst characteristics. I look like a thing. Also, yeah, let's go into the Nether now. The wheat, bread, put the bread back in there, and then we're also gonna throw the beef into the furnace just so we have some better food. I think having let's throw that in there too. I think having some better thing to come back to would be great. Also, you often misrepresent autism when you say I'm being autistic. Someone who has autism, this can be offensive. How often do I say I'm being autistic? That's something I feel like I try to avoid. I think yeah, there's this thing I talk about a lot, which is there are two versions of every mental illness. There is the version that actually, or not mental illness, every mental neurodivergence. There's the version that exists, and then there's the version that people talk about existing. And it's hard because which one is more important when you're talking about something. I love that you're cat, but not the default Ocelot skin. Also, you deserve more. Thank you. Also, oh my god, it is dark in here. I like the random luminosity applied to things, though. So a Crimson Forest is a fine biome to come into, in my opinion. But we are going to just have to... we're going to have to do just a little bit to make myself feel a bit safer here. So, yeah, this is something I always recommend doing when you come to the Nether. Just make yourself a safety box. Just make some way that you can guarantee mobs will only come at you from one direction. And if you do that, you'll have a much happier life. So now we'll have this go curve around another direction. So this is probably as far as I need that to go. That should limit most of the bad things. It's very, very cool looking too. And now we can probably chop down some wood. I think we're gonna need, oh, sorry, I thought that was mycelium there. Not mycelium, crimson wood. It's very beautiful, but also very distractingly lit. Again, this isn't, there are more things coming to this, but right now, not sure if I love this. I'll message Harrison if I think of any criticism. Also, Toycat, did you ever recover your unmigrated Mojang account? I did not. I lost some capes in there too. I had 3 Minecon 2016 capes. I was gonna do something fun with the spare ones, like gonna get some form of giveaway was gonna be involved a while back, but I couldn't ever. The codes went missing. Someone has some Minecon 2016 capes, I hope, but that person is not me. Also, torches. Yeah, I think there's something. Oh, okay. This is a terrifying biome to spend time in. I think I need to get coordinates enabled, and I need to get coordinates enabled soon. This is gonna go poorly without them. Yeah, this is terrifying, but let's just quickly get out of there. Oh, I need to probably work on the other side of that portal. Oh, this will happen. Okay, go. No. Okay, I'm dead. It's fine. I'm somehow surviving this. I'm gonna go back into the overworld. Just spend a minute considering what happened there. I think I could probably do with a new shield, honestly. A first-time shield. And a Totem Undying might go a bit better, but for now, this will do. And then we'll also go to sleep, because I think sleeping is important. Did you know it's the most important meal of the day? It's a rare but little-known fact. Clouds are so cool. Oh. You probably mean in real life, maybe? Or maybe you just really like clouds. Who am I to judge? I'm gonna put my 1 arrow into this crossbow, save some inventory space, and then hopefully find a chicken around it. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna kill the chicken with fire, and I'm gonna try and get some feathers from him, because if we can get some feathers going, we can make some more arrows. I just think if I see a ghast or something, I'm gonna want to kill him. Also, whoa! Oh, they're drowns. I was like, are those some weird fish I've never seen before? But I guess. I mean, a drowned is a type of fish, if you measure fish as being a creature in the ocean, which I don't think most people do. But if you were going to, that would be a good definition. Anyway, so then we're going to turn this into crimson planks, and we're going to use that as my primary source of stuff. Also, are you playing a single life attempt or just a casual playthrough? The goal is never to die. I think if you play Minecraft without the goal of not dying, either it should be a fun, goofy, explicit thing, or you're kind of robbing yourself of a challenge. Since you're on Bedrock, try to throw a peek. There is some truth to that. Okay, so I built up from the portal. Now I'm gonna make this just a little bit safer feeling. Again, you want as little complexity as you can coming out of these places, I find. Just build something over there, and over there, and there. Just, you know, the tiny corners that someone might otherwise kill me from. Yeah, there we go. So we'll chop down a few more trees. Oh, there's a lot of stuff happening here. I should get a gold helmet. I think that would make a big difference to my survivability in this dimension. Let's see if we can find that. It's just so dark. It's so dark. What is a mod you would like to see added to Minecraft? Okay, so I see some hoglins. The good news is I see them. What are some mods you'd like to see added to Minecraft? For me, it would be a tree harvester or ambient sounds. I think I would like to see, in terms of what would maximize creativity for me, a bunch more structures. Like, I kind of understand where Minecraft is at, where they're like, if we make too many changes too quickly, people will be confused. But just add like 10 structures to the game, make them all somewhat unique and interesting. And I don't think there'd be any confusion. I think it would be probably objectively fine. Also, let's go into the settings. Let's turn on coordinates. If you play Bedrock, this is like a must turn on. I'm sure most of you already know that. But in case there's anyone out there playing on Xbox or something like that, didn't know about show coordinates or how important it is, seeing your coordinates on screen at all times is something many Java players are jealous of. So take advantage of your heritage and just use it. Okay, so we only need 4 pieces of gold, so 36 little nugs, and then we'll be good to go. I don't need to have, I'm going to do a quick inventory clean. Seeds, no. Poppy, no. Flint, no. Rotten flesh, no. White wool, sadly no. Leather, probably not, but it's fine. Melons, no. Stone pickaxe, potentially. Neverwarts, no. Feathers, yes, actually, I'm going to craft them into some arrows. Using the flint, which I threw away. Oh, yeah, let's go back and get that. You know, sorry about that, Flint. I didn't mean to imply you were worthless. It's just that you were worthless in the moment. So we'll go back a little bit. Throw the seeds and the birch bark. By the way, warp fungus repels piglins and hoglins. It is true. It's something a lot of people love to use. I wouldn't say it's invalid strategy. Why not save all the food you can? I don't think melons are gonna... Like, I've got 31 bread. Something's gone real dire if I don't get back to the overworld by the time this bread pile is used up. Especially given that I've got some spare meat on top of that. Okay, don't kill me. So we need just a few more nuggets to make some ingots right now. Also, look how tall that tree is. You ever seen a tree that tall? Am I only noticing the heights of these trees more because they're so lit up for me? Also, am I being chased right now? Oh yeah, that's nice. It's hard to be sure. All I know is the Nether is not a fun place. I'm hoping the other biomes are more light and not less light, because this is pretty dark. Oh, wow. It's light though. Let's chop down some more blocks. It's thundering outside right now, says Kazulia Kingia. I hope that that's a good thing. I like thunder. I find it's good for getting me in like a sleepy mood. I don't know if you want to be in a sleepy mood right now. There's a lot of like natural phenomenon that I think our brains are just hardwired to be like, ooga booga, me be scared. And thunder is one of those, to me, at least. Okay, so yeah, this is crazy beautiful. But also this is the biggest Crimson Forest biome ever. And I have no idea how I'm gonna find my way out. I think I should get a hay bale ready though. Much more important than this. Yeah, let's get a hay bale out there. And we can drop onto it. Worst case scenario. If we get hit by something or whatever else. But yeah, this is the laggiest part of the world I've been to so far. Interestingly enough, usually the Nether fog takes it away, but I'm guessing there is no Nether fog here. Maybe we're learning the reason why they have Nether fog. Let's jump down and then jump down. And there's just a few blocks of gold is all I would need. A single ore even, I think. Once I get that gone, I can be done with the piglins and and their incessant anger. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're mad at me for not wearing the same color as you, but if you think about it, that's actually problematic, and you should step back and consider your own internal biases, and only then can we reach a more equitable solution. I don't think that's something they love. By the way, this is what the Nether looks like normally. It is a vast difference with the deferred lighting on. It is a massive, massive difference. Oh, okay. Dying in the Nether, not my goal today. It is a very standard thing to happen to me, but I'm hoping it doesn't right now. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep looking around for any piece of gold. It's so common in the Nether. Okay, there we go. It's comically common, in fact. And so now that we've got some, we're gonna just craft it together. I hear piglins around there, so I'm gonna be fairly quick about this. Gonna seal off the entrance. Gonna make myself 4 gold ingots and... Oh, that's boots! Nope. Okay, I need a little bit more. Good thing there is some more. Okay, and then we're gonna make ourselves 1 more gold ingot. And we're gonna make a helmet, because I mixed up the 2 pieces. Yeah, that was a that was wacky. I do have to say, this is actually more challenging than normal Minecraft, right? Like, I'm gonna get my ender pearls in. It isn't gonna be easy. I'm still looking for a fortress, by the way. Oh god, this is spooky. I like this biome though. Constructive criticism, your content is too tailored around lesbians and neglect those of us who'd quite like a house fire. Thank you, Jake C. Yeah, one of the things like I think a lot of content creators do tend towards a criticism is listening to people like that and being like, oh, yes, my biggest problem is that I care too much. Or, you know, like dumb stuff like that. Also, what is hurting me at this point? Oh, I just can't see the fire. Okay, it's on me, but I don't see it. I was like, why am I burning? I don't understand. But it turns out I probably should have perfectly understood. So yeah, very, very dark place. Very, very fun to explore, though. This definitely is lit better relative to the scares that you're going to find here. And it's useful to know that if I just come to these coordinates, I can get ender pearls. So I just need blaze rods now, and we can beat Minecraft. Again, it's never the ideal way to have to go warped forest, but I find it's one of the easier, less hassle ways a lot of the time. I see nothing right now, by the way. Oh, I'm going to see a lot more in a second, though. So I'm just going to mine a block here or there. Get myself out of this. Lighting looks Christmassy. You know, if you live in the dark, it's not that you can't afford electricity, it's that you're making your house Christmassy. Do you see all the Christmas right now? It's an interesting struggle that I think any lighting mod or any game has to struggle with, is the more light you give people, the better they can see things. But you want to have things that aren't seen and things that are more clear. And so you have to have lower, like, you can't have light without darkness. You can't have darkness without light. You can't have happiness without sadness. If all you knew was happiness, it wouldn't be happiness, it would just be fine. You know how, like, every time you have, like, at least for me, every time I have, like, a medical issue or, like, some way that I'm sick, I'm like, this is terrible. My life is ruined. I didn't realize how terrible it was, and I never realized the thing I wanted most in the world was to feel normal. You know, we don't appreciate normality until we are sick. You wouldn't appreciate happiness until you are sad. You do not appreciate what good lighting looks like until you can't see an entire area. Look how, like, ridiculously lit up this one is. Oh, Christ, it's bright. So I'm just gonna walk over here. Take a little bit of damage, it's fine though. Oh, is it fine? Maybe it's not fine. Yep, just walk. Okay, we're just gonna walk back and say that's not okay. Do not like it. Oh, it is very bright. Very pretty too. Yeah, we're just gonna bounce him over the edge maybe. Okay, it's not gonna work. Okay, bounce, hit twice. And he's dead. So that is some spare food if we need it. But yeah, this isn't leading me into a Nether Fortress. I think I would see the Nether Fortress if so. Again, just for comparison, here is the Nether now. Here's without the deferred rendering. I would say this actively looks better. When you've got a lot of lava in your shop, it looks good. It's just that sometimes you don't see lava in the Nether, which is rare, admittedly. Which it feels like it's rare until you're actually playing and you realize, oh, actually, it's a common situation, apparently. So I'm gonna go up there. No, I'm not gonna go up there. I'm just gonna go back and try and make a loop around because 400 is usually the sweet spot for finding a Nether Fortress. I had a really good explanation from Crack Magnet about this recently that I quite enjoyed. And it's basically the closer things are to... Minecraft Bedrock does a couple of checks, and it basically means that things lean towards the middle of where they're allowed to spawn. It's a really fun explanation. I should have included it in a video, really, like him saying it himself. But Toycat, have you heard about the norovirus going around? Is a norovirus the one of those like generic stomach viruses? I feel like the answer is there is always something about like just they're always around, right? It's weird how many like bugs and illnesses are like pretty bad for humans that we just put up with. But I haven't heard about that one. A gastro bug. I mean, I like gastropubs, so it sounds like I should like a gastro bug. Sounds like it's my sort of thing. You know, I like gastro is short for gastronomical. I love some gastronomical food personally. Maybe I need to go to a hospital, start seeing what these guys are all talking about. We were talking yesterday about how on yesterday's live stream about some hospitals having canteens so good that like people come from outside the hospital to use them. Maybe, just, you know, it's possible that that's what they're going for right now. The NHS needs some extra revenue. You know, they're not making enough from, you know, the taxation revenue, and so they're saying, you know, we could supplement that with just a little bit, just a little bit, you know, not too much, but just a little bit of canteen money. And so they talk about how like, oh yeah, you get this Michelin-starred bug. It's absolutely great. I mean, it's working on me, right? It's working on me. 2 out of my 5 friends I've so far have caught it so far. It is, I don't really tend to stay up to date with bugs. Maybe I should. But I think there's always something new to be fearful of. And in general, it's like, right, I think either like take your hygiene up a notch always, or wait for the very worst things and then bring your hygiene up a notch. But yeah, I feel fine about it. One of the weirdest things is, I think I probably interact with the most germy surfaces by like, or at least I'm in the top 1%. Because I live in London and like the tube is the way everyone gets everywhere. We're all holding on to the same poles all day. We all touch the same sides of escalators and stuff like that. And I have no idea if that's actually true and that's how germs spread. But if there's any truth to that, it's like I'm already dead. I've already got every single illness that any person has at any point in London, I have got to. And so I've either got a supercharged immune system, or I'm gonna die at 32. I haven't worked out which one it is yet. But yeah, the Nether Fortress finding game, I think would be easier in vanilla Minecraft, honestly. I think it would be a lot easier in vanilla. Also, or not vanilla. I guess, yeah, vanilla is the right word for this. I mean, I guess this is vanilla, right? It would be easier without Deferred. Oh, see, you see what I mean there? Like, genuinely, I saw a lot better because there was a gas blast. It's a little bit scary not really seeing where we're going. But this is bringing us down. And so I'm going to trust that it's doing the right thing. Going to make a... Okay, come on. Yep, survive. Perfect. Yeah, this is absolutely terrifying. But I can get through this. I've got a whole arrow here. I'm just going to make it count. I'm just going to make it count. Oh, no, didn't make it count. One arrow is not enough with a crossbow. Does it only work with a fully charged bow? Or do you need to have power on your bow? And I've just forgotten that through the annals of time. Okay. Come get me, Ghast. Oh. You can do it, Mr. Ghast. You can do it. No. Okay, you know, I give up. I'm gonna stop playing Ghast tennis. It's a game I inevitably lose at some point. And instead we're gonna keep on looking for a fortress. It is scary being this low down in a world where you can barely see. But I'm gonna make it work. Time to disable fog and the Nether says XX Poggy is lit. Yeah, I enabled by accident while I was working on a recent video. In fact, wait, tonight's video. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Well, no. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna activate the shield, and then let the skeletons hit each other. Okay, so they're not doing as I expected, and my shield is doing a little worse than expected too. Okay, so we're just gonna run, get out of there. Oh, okay, there's so much fire, and I need the fire to see, but also the fire is killing me, and also there's a gas. Just a wonderful combination this is. Oh yeah, this is a bad biome for me to be in. Speaking of bad biomes, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I love the opportunity to hit Pigstep, and now we can hit Pigstep, but like more. And indeed, these 5 people are gonna find that they have access to Toycat Paving and Iron Brew. Ultimately, what more do you need in life? Man, this is a beautiful, beautiful Nether, but also I have no chance of going that way. So I'm just gonna give up on trying. With that, like, when you can see, skeletons are a hard enough challenge, but when you can't, it takes things up a whole notch. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Oh, that was good. I don't know if that was worth doing, but I'm glad I did it. Okay, so we got past that. By the way, yeah, oh, it was Chris H. You know, I should have seen it. Thank you, Chris H. I hope all is well. I hope all is desert well in your life, the universe, and everything in between. I gotta have Pigstep in the Nether. Honestly, I'm kind of sad I haven't seen a Bastion for that reason. One of the greatest things about the post-Nether update Nether is having Bastions so you can play Pigstep. Indeed, I feel like Pigstep single-handedly took that update from like you know, like a 9 out of 10 to like a 10 out of 10, game of the year, incredible update. Don't know if we'll ever top that sort of thing. It was such a surprise too. I feel like also, wow, I was just talking about Bastions. I think that is one, right? Ah, wow. Okay, I live in a world where I talk about things and they come true. So I'm gonna do this right now. Wow, it would be really great if I had enough subscribers to buy enough super chats to get me a 14-in-1 air fryer. Also, do you see what's happening on screen right now? I wonder why that is. Oh yeah, really love I honestly, when I was living in Vegas, I had this amazing kitchen appliance that I still feel sadness for not having. It's just rice tastes so much better in a rice cooker, and you just don't realize till you try rice that isn't rice cooked. I know this is the Asian in me coming out. By the way, warp vines would be a small upgrade to your hay. Yeah, no, okay, twisting vines, I really am torn about. Also, have you ever realized this is the way these things look? I think I'm just gonna mine into here and see where it gets me. There's no easy way to see what's happening from the outside. And so we're going to stop relying on that happening. Oh, yep, we're right in there. Okay, this is the best and the worst type. So we're just going to accept that. I'm going to place one there. We have a gap before our next one. And then another gap. And then, yeah, that way piglins can't get me. I need to destroy that spawner as soon as I can. The spawner floats in the middle of the air somewhere up here, right? Where is it? Where's the spawner? If you don't get the spawner destroyed, you have no chance of taking down the structure. That is my experience. There's a lot of gold in that center there, actually. Maybe we should just... Okay, I'm just going to get the gold. Think about everything else later. Oh, God, the wood's on fire. I thought I didn't do that. I always forget that that's a lie. Okay, switch out for Neverac. And just hang out right here. There are no piglin brutes that have... Okay, so we're going to place a few blocks going this way. Oh, there's a slime. Oh, no, 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 don't you dare. No, don't you dare, don't you dare. I'm dead, I'm dead. It's over for me. It's a tiny slime that I didn't even see has ruined it for me. Okay, I'm over. I'm not quite dead, but I am over. Oh! Ah, what a... Wow. I really? Okay. What are my odds of getting back there, chat? What do you reckon? I really didn't think that was a 4-block fall. I was fairly sure that was a 3-block gap, but I guess I jumped and I made it into 4, thus killing myself. No Toy Cat Christmas sweater. If you would like to know the answer to your question, if you want to know a secret, right? You want to see something crazy? Do you want to know what's below my Tesco jumper? Yeah, you better believe it. Yeah, every day I'm going to add another Christmas jumper. Every stream I'm going to add another Christmas jumper to the pile until eventually I'm warm enough to deal with the winter we're having. That is my strategy. I'm going to see if it's great. Toy Cat naval reveal. You know what? You'll have to see my boat-based military strategy at some point. And so why not now? Now is the time. I wish I made a chest to store my stone sword or something in. But I didn't. And so instead what we'll do is we'll just make a... Actually, I never made a stone sword, but like a stone pickaxe or something. It's fine. What we'll do is we'll make a stone pickaxe. A wooden pickaxe. Actually, yeah, we'll make a wooden pickaxe. Then go to the nether. And then mine some blackstone and make a stone sword. It'll be interesting, if nothing else, right? And I am a big believer in interesting. So wooden pickaxe, and then bring the crafting table with me. And see where we get it. Drowned approaching? I don't see a drowned approaching. I actually don't. Where did he go? He's all the way down there now? Should I try and get a trident? It wouldn't help me see in the nether. But it would be nice. What do you think would help me see? Actually, do you think torches light up in your hand? I'm pretty sure they don't, actually. Let's see if we can grab one. Just on the off chance. Nah, it's not going to. It's not. I don't think that's a thing this pack's enabled. My parents think I'm crazy for happily watching a grown man battle bathe in various liquid drinks, says Xavier. Honestly, I mean, if you think about it, aren't they the crazy ones for not watching a grown man bathe in various liquids? Like, if you really think about it on a objective level, you know, they are the ones who are missing out on what might be the miracle of our generation. Some say scholars will be talking hundreds of years from now about how to interpret such great videos as ibxtoycat bathes in Mountain Dew brackets Gamer Boy bathwater V2. You know, some say that because of the way the alien we give frequencies off out into our space by accident all the time. Some say that aliens' first contact with humans will be via Gamer Boy bathwater V2. You know, these are things that have been said by respected experts in their field. By the way, I have to say, the Nether might be a hard loss for me. I think getting back to where I was is going to be hard. It's the other way. I was hoping I'd find a Nether fortress this way, or something that would like give me an edge, but no. But yeah, so before we go back, I need to find some, I did say I wanted to find some blackstone, and then we'll, oh god. Okay, just gonna ignore that fella, and instead mine down. I'm gonna mine straight down, because no matter what people say, mining straight down is the correct way. And then we're going to just mine a little bit of blackstone from this lovely biome. I hear people love this biome out here, and so I'm gonna just take full advantage if I can and get me some blackstone. Okay, there's a lot of nice people who are looking to give me directions right now. I will have to turn them down on those directions. And okay, this is fine. Everything is okay. Nothing is wrong. Thank you for checking up on me, though. Speaking of checking up on me, next bath liquid, dandelion and burdock. Yeah, I need to find another patriotic fluid to bathe in. That's a phrase that I didn't think I'd have to say. But is that a brand new sentence right there? What do you reckon, Internet? Has anyone ever said that sentence before? But yeah, maybe we could like bathe in sake next. Be a lot of sake. What's a more fun national liquid? Chat, what's your national liquid right now? Where you live? What is a beverage that defines your nation? By the way, minus 83, 35, 238 coords. Thank you very much. Oh, I actually am accidentally going the right direction, huh? I swear I was just trying to get blackstone without dying, but apparently it's leading me in the right way. Well, I mean, if I insist, I guess I can do this. So I'm gonna get the mushrooms that I can. Oh, there's a lot happening here. Oh, there's a lot happening here. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna do great. Anyway, so that was all part of my master plan, right? Because what I needed was to also, I am such a weird part of my world. I wouldn't have expected that was this far out. It's the value of coordinates. It's learning stuff like this you don't otherwise know. We're just gonna throw some acacia planks in there, -1, and we're gonna try that again. Oh, okay. Check out moonshine microbrew. You know, I do have to say, all very good options, but moonshine is not necessarily. Also, it's like Groundhog Day. Okay, this time I'm gonna get it done. I was being a little bit facetious and fun last time. Let's go get the stuff. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try my best. So we're going to minus 83. Bathe in vodka. It'll be disinfected, says Dasher. So minus 238 is that way. And plus minus 83 is this way. So this is the correct direction. Let's go. I'm going to sprint for as long as I've got this first set of hunger. And then after that, we'll work it out. Is there still a piglin following me? Oh, Toycat. Only Toycat reveals its merch in the most unexpected way. Thanks for being an amazing person and providing amazing content for us all. Thank you, RAD Knight. I'm glad that you like it. I really do spend a lot of my time, like, I think, so I want to say this, like, but I spend a lot of my time working out, like, man, what do I actually provide for people? A lot of people like it, but what is it that people like? I think this is one of the hardest things about basically anyone in the world, which is that we all know how to do things, but we have no idea what it is we actually do, right? Or sometimes the reverse. We all know what it is we do, but we have no idea how it is that we do it. And so in the same way, like, I know that I produce Minecraft videos of a certain vein. And the vein I would describe it as is like ones that I would like to watch, were I a viewer. But also, by the way, we got one ghast hit, and we're probably over, I think. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And instead, keep going this way. We are not that far away. We just have to avoid another. Oh, I'm going through some stuff. Going through some real stuff right now. If I just had a little bit of gold, all my pain could be avoided. This is where I died, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's grab my mushrooms. Let's eat this. Okay, let's grab the crafting table. Let's get out of there. I think I probably... Oh, I got a whole steak. Okay, so that's my hunger secured. I just have to make it to where I died. Easy said and easy done. Oh, can we really get my stuff back? Can I really make it through this challenging never? Let's find out the answers. Okay, we're here now. We're just gonna go the wrong way around this, and it'll be great. We do have to make it in within a certain time, or my stuff will despawn. No pressure, of course. And also this, oh, because I don't have gold on this time, enemies will be mad from the get-go. So I need to actually specifically mitigate that by running all the way out here and mining the first set of gold that I can find. That is gold over there. I've got a wooden pickaxe. It's up to me to make this into some boots or something. Can you even mine it with wooden pickaxe? Yes, you can. So yeah, we need 36 nuggets, and I need them ASAP. Okay, this is not as many nuggets as I was hoping for. I'm on a ticking time bomb. Can I do it? I don't know. I don't know that I believe the answer is yes, but I know I have to believe it is anyway. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who will? But yeah, I sometimes have no clue what it is. You ran past something. Okay. I think we all have moments where we have a lot of doubt because of that. There's a reason I think some people call it imposter syndrome. This idea that, like, yeah, when you look at other people. Oh, come on. I'm running out of time here, Gus. What? Okay, it's fine. I'm on fire. I don't see them on fire, but that's not what matters here. Come on, don't destroy me, Gus. Don't do it. Ooh. Okay, if I just hide right here, I'll be fine. Okay, I'm doing great. I'm almost at 36. 2 more good lucky ones and we'll be great. Okay, 6 more, please. 4 more to go. Okay, I'm almost there. I can make it work. I can make this work. I'm out of food. There are no brown mushrooms that I see, but there is a bit more gold here. Okay, go for the gold. Yeah. Okay, we're there. So now we have to make the... If I could find some brown mushrooms I could eat. That is something I'm not going to be able to do with this level of lighting. It is hard to find anything at this light. Yeah, that's how it is. We're going to make ourselves the boots, because it's the only chance I have of even getting to my stuff. Now when I go in, I am going to pray. I'm going to get a lot of red mushrooms. Again, I can make so much red mushroom stew. But apparently Steve only likes when he has a perfect balance of soup. You know, like red mushroom by itself just isn't perfectly flavored balanced, so I'm not going to eat it. Oh, there we go. There are brown mushrooms right here. Okay. So I did just leave my table somewhere, and I really can't afford to work on this right now. So I'm just going to go in to the old entrance, which is over here somewhere. Okay, yep, this is fine. Everything is fine. There are no issues. I need to get down there, so I'm going to take some of these. And now when we need to do a big fall, we just fall onto the twisting vine. I have to do it. I have to survive this, chat. I'm scared. Oh, okay, we did it. Now, in we go. Hope and pray that there's no piglin brute that spawned or ran to this part of the fortress. And that is a piglin that is holding my shield. But we got our stuff. Oh, okay. Grand mystery accomplished. Now we need to eat. All of my bread has died in lava, it looks like. Oh, my goat horn survived, though, thankfully. Oh, you know, I thought things were bad, but it's okay, chat. My goat horn is alive. And now I need to kill that piglin without inciting my own death. Which is also a lot easier said than done, I would say. So go in there, get this. It's so over bright, like I genuinely can't see what's happening. We're gonna cause these piglins to fall in. Yeah, and because they're dying of natural causes. Oh, and this one's gonna knock the other one in. Even better. If I don't do the killing and they die of natural causes, they won't be around to care about what I'm about to do. Is this the most reckless thing I've ever done? Yes, it is. Is it gonna work for me anyway? Who knows, but maybe. Okay, so I think they're dead. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, they're not quite dead yet. So we have to place a few more blocks between these. We have to break. Okay, so we're gonna break the blocks underneath them again until they're definitely dead. I think there is another one around here. I have to be, oh, okay. And now we're gonna start the trigger of all the craziness. All of this has to go before that magma cube gets to me. This is high stakes. Oh no 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 no. Things are bad in here, but it's okay. I'm just gonna patch out the ceiling. No, I was just patching that thing in. Should I have done this? The answer is no. I had my glorious return, but all things considered. Going into piglin structures is already a dangerous enough thing that I do need to improve on. Doing so when you can't see, just a bad idea. Just a bad idea. I had a lot of fun today though. Oh, why? What? How and why? I do want to show off one last thing before we're done today, which is I want to see what the oceans look like with this deferred rendering turned on. I could go back, get my stuff. Actually, maybe I can get a way of getting my stuff and coming back home. I don't think it's likely that's going to succeed. But you know what? I've got to find out, don't I? How can I not, chat? How can I not? Oh, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go get my stuff back, and I'm gonna come back to the overworld with it. Gonna make a beautiful gold house. Maybe even trade with some piglins. I need food if I'm gonna make it back there alive. That is something I've learned. I think I have no food in the Nether now either, so I need a source of food for everything today. Thankfully, there's some hay bales just chilling here. Very, very handily. We enjoy watching you enjoy yourself, okay? If you gear up first, you definitely can. Yeah, getting this, the thing is though, is there's like a sunk cost fallacy in gearing up. Like, why do I need to gear up if I'm just gonna get gear there anyway? So it's all about what is the easiest version of gear that I can make. I'm gonna take all the carrots too. Just, you really double down on having multiple sources of food here. Okay, so that's carrots sorted. We'll grab some wood, maybe? Also, look at my shadow. For some reason, it's just my hand. Do you see that? Will it be a carrot if I pull out a carrot? No, it's not. Do you see? There is definitely a shadow for my hand. But in third person, you can see all of me. Do you only exist in third person? That's so odd, huh? Okay, so we're going to stay focused. We're going to eat this rotten flesh. I love a good bit of rotten flesh. Keeps the hunger going. And we're going to do this. Hay bales for breaking fools. Yeah, I think we're going to use only 3 of the hay bales to make 9 pieces of bread. And that should be... This is enough for the rescue effort, I hope. Can we do it? I don't know. Do I want to do it? Yes, I do. Because I want to show you the oceans. And to show you the oceans, I need to have a bunch of gold blocks. Don't ask me why. Don't try and get me to justify that fact. Because I won't be able to. Okay, so we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. And we want to go this way. Okay. So if we go this way long enough, we'll go to exactly where we've been before. And I'm slowly getting better at it. Toycat tax. I wonder where the water came from when you make... Where the water comes from when you make mushroom stew. I think I've trapped myself in a dead end already, chat. This was not what I was expecting. It's very dark in here. And I've reached a dead end point. So if the piglins followed me, I am now dead. Okay, so I'll tell if there are piglins there. Because their eyes will light up. Actually, the eyes don't light up. Oh, they're one of the mobs that don't have that happening. Okay, we're over. Well, that was good. Good run. Good shout. That was very unfortunate. That's why you need to have some weapon with you. I could have probably punched them forever. But, yeah, there goes all my food. My grand strategy has failed. But I'm going to try again anyway. I want my stuff back. And I want to get back to the overworld with it. That's all I want. I can make this happen if I just believe. And so I'm going to have to. Oh, you need that food, says Official King. I'm glad you feel my pain about, like, well, it's not really what you want to have happen, is it? Thankfully, mobs despawn when you leave a dimension. So as long as I can find the bread in here. It's going to be hanging out in a corner somewhere, I know it. There we go. I got the food back. And now we could just get right out of here. Because, yeah, doing this without food... Oh, and there are 2 more mobs now. Is this cave... Okay, I have not been into this cave before. It just kind of exists here to trap me while I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. So, yeah, I took out tax. I wonder where the water can... yeah, so, by the way, JRK, I missed your, the point of your thing. I do think it's weird. Honestly, I was thinking about this recently. Literally today. I would like to make a proclamation that people who like, because you know, a lot of soups are very heavily water-based. I think that if you're the sort of person who really enjoys, you know, like soup or like even brothy noodles, you know, what you really enjoy is hot water. There are many people out there who think soup is their favorite meal. Do you know what the #1 ingredient in every soup is? It's always water. It's always water. And so, I think it's entirely acceptable to be a hot water enjoyer. But I also think it is a bit wild that there are people... So, what way did we actually go? What are the coordinates of my death point? It was, yeah, -83 plus 238. Okay. So it is this way. Up here, maybe, is where I went? Oh, I'm getting destroyed by a single piglet. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this is terrible. This is the worst. But this is Minecraft sometimes. You undercommit, and you ruin your life. If you add flavor to water, is it still water? Yes. Yes. If I was to poop in your soup, you wouldn't say, well, he's put flavorings on it, so it's not really pooping. You would say, yep, that's poop. You know, it's got a little bit of poop in there. So maybe you like the taste of your soup with the poop. I'm not here to tell you that that's not okay. I mean, actually, I hope that someone would. But indeed, it is. If the primary ingredient is poop, it doesn't matter what you add to it. You're still enjoying feces, and ultimately, that is not healthy. Not only is it unsanitary, not only is it disgusting and bad for your sense of hygiene, but also it will shorten your lifespan if you eat it. So just keep that in mind. You know, you can tell how as we slowly start dying more, the sense of humor goes from, or the chat topics go from philosophy of life and the universe and everything else to like, you know, if you were eating poop, then I guess like toilet humor is where we've gone to. Also, I'm gonna have to kill this piglin. It's hard to do, admittedly, but we're gonna do it with our fist, and we're gonna try and get him to burn at the very end here. For some reason, he's running away from me. We're gonna try and get him just to burn, just a little bit. Okay, so we can just keep punching him back. Okay, he's probably had enough hits now that a little bit of fire would do him some good. So run through the fire to get to me, friend. Is there like a blue fungus here or something? Okay, I'm gonna sprint into him. They're so unmovable. If I can just get some pork chops, I'll be doing great. Run through the fire, friend. You know you want to. You know that's all you want in life. Okay, just... yeah, this hoglin has some weird mob logic going on. Okay, he's running away again. He's seen something he doesn't like. And he is not willing to share it. And that's okay. Oh, okay. So just come this way, just for a second. Just get real close to me in this fire, and we'll be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on punching him. Okay, so come close to the fire. No, you can't. Okay, I guess you're dying. You're dying in a normal way. Just this way a little bit, please. Yeah, this he's definitely avoiding some wart fungus. But it's weird how he's being about it, right? Yeah, okay, so that's 2 pork chops. If I just get 2 more pork chops, I'll be at a real amount of health. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah, there is no way I'm making this, by the way. I mean, I guess I could find some mushrooms. I could make some stew real quick. I could survive that way. But yeah, going into the Nether without food is just asking for death. And I think I'm realizing that right now, live on the fly. Oh, that's death. Okay, so I need to grab food. I'm gonna grab some potatoes, and then I'm gonna try and find the right way. Also, mushroom stew is usually the best solution once you're in the Nether. Would totally recommend. Okay, we got a bunch of potatoes. They only technically just about work as food, but that is better than not working as food. Save the coordinates for later, Toycat. As a Java player, the spam hitting is weird. Yeah, that's a funny thing, huh? Although, to be fair, okay. So I don't know enough about Java combat to answer this question. But since the penalty for spam hitting is doing less damage, does that mean that when you're spam hitting with your fist, there is no penalty? Because if you spam hit with your fist already does the minimum damage in the game, right? And so they can't make it any lower, I would assume. Would I assume correctly? Also, how did I ever get this done? I found a way before. Okay, it's down there maybe. Nope, that's a dead end. Is it a dead end? Or is it the way? It is the way. Okay. Yeah, if you spam hit with your fist, do you do any less damage? Or do you still do the minimum damage, i.e. 1 or 2 or whatever it is? Like, do you still just do that minimum damage? There is a penalty for spam hitting with your fist. Oh, there is. So it's still worth doing, even on Java Combat. Even when you're just trying to desperately punch something away, it's still worth not spam hitting.
This looks pretty glitchy, over bright textures, and very hard to see anything. Seems to have a lot of artifacting and almost screen tearing.
Yeah, the artifacting, I don't know if it's intentional. Like, every fancy graphic pack I've ever seen for Minecraft does it. And I wonder, oh, that was weird. I wonder if it is genuinely intentional, Jar Jar Fail. You'd have to tell me if you think this is a thing people do on purpose. I've always wondered if it is intentional solely because of the fact that almost every one of these things does it. So it's either an unintentional, unavoidable side effect, or it's something they're deliberately adding in. And I don't know what makes more sense of those two ideas. Please don't kill me this time. I lived so long. No, it's not. Okay, so I don't need my stuff. I decided. I'm also, I can only set my sleep at night and during thunderstorms. I'm gonna bring a bed with me, and I'm gonna go show you what it looks like underwater, because my standard playthrough of Minecraft has been broken. Some would say you should be more careful than ever. I'm gonna blame this one, even though it's entirely down to me. I'm gonna blame it on the RTX. I mean the deferred ray tracing. It's terrible. Terrible how the game does that, huh? And so we're gonna see what's happening. Okay, so this is a ocean with a mob in it. Let's see what it looks like underwater. To compare, this is regular Minecraft underwater. This is with the deferred lighting. It does look a lot nicer, right? I feel like water's one of those easy slam dunks. Like when there's no light, you can still see it sort of reflecting. But if we go to sleep and look at the water in the day, it'll look absolutely beautiful. Deferred rendering is a really good technique. It's the same way Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are. No surprise Java modders have implemented it there. But like, look how great it looks underwater from above the surface. This is what you want water to look like. You know, having glowing eyes to everything, not necessarily what everyone loves. But that's a stunner, and also the game is nice too, I guess. It's, yeah, look, if you look at the size of this big salmon, you'll realize why it is that Bedrock is going through all of these changes. And ultimately, it's that we need our big salmon to not just be bigger, but to look better as well. And as we are seeing in Minecraft, oh, the salmon have shadows. Look how big the big salmon shadows are compared to mine. Therefore, we can logically conclude that big salmon is bigger than me. But yeah, this has been a standard casual playthrough of Minecraft. I mean, it was till the last 20-30 minutes there. I hope that you've enjoyed today's live stream. I have a very fun video coming out today that will explain what my next stream will be. And so I'm looking forward to seeing you in that one. If you want to see more of this deferred lighting stuff, let me know, because I think it's a very fun thing to see. And I'd love to play around with other people's packs that are using this exact same thing to show you how it looks in different situations. But yeah, for now, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Wait, is the best way to do that, maybe? I guess so. For now, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, this live stream. If you have, then consider, I don't know, subscribing, something like that. I think that the most important thing that you can do as a signal on YouTube is tell YouTube that you want to see more things from the channels that you care about. And if you'd like to do that for me, it's something I'd appreciate. If you wouldn't want to, that's okay. I understand. I think it's hard to hit subscribe for all the channels I care about, but hope that you consider doing it someday. Although realistically, most of you are avoiding house fires already, so thank you to those of you. For now though, thank you for watching. I'm going to do a fun thing where if you want to know about the next live stream, I'm going to set it up so it'll redirect you there as soon as this one is finished. So if you want to like hit the notification for that, or just know when the next live stream time will be, you'll be redirected momentarily if you want to be. If you don't want to be, I think you'll also be redirected. but I can claim it's not my fault. Loot diff times are separate per dimension. Save the never for later. Yeah, it's separate. It's not even separate per dimension. It's separate for the chunks that are loaded in. I traveled once 1,000,000 blocks to pick up my lost stuff, which was fun. Okay, so now it's gonna, now that the stream is over, it's gonna redirect you to another live stream, or the live stream event at least, which might be fun. Thank you very much for watching today's live stream. Hope you all enjoyed it, found it interesting, and I'll see you in the next one. Wait, actually, we're gonna do one last thing. It should be this, right? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.